Hi everyone, welcome back guys for another moment where we practice develop our English conversation. Okay, don't forget to adjust the speed, turn on the subtitles if that's the case for you, né? Se for o seu caso, if that's the case for you, turn on the subtitles, okay? Liga as legendas aí. So today we're gonna talk about superstitions, okay? Another lesson that I created here for my school, for my students. If you're interested in having classes with me, get in touch and we can study together. We can actually do these classes, these lessons for 1 hour together, okay? So today we're going to talk about superstitions. Again, I love these kinds of lessons where it is so present in everyday life. We can see superstitions all around us, né? All around us por todo o nosso redor, né? We can see superstition all around us. We can see in ourselves, maybe, né? Em nós mesmos, in ourselves, in our family members, especially older folks, né? Pessoal mais velho, né? Older folks. Folks é uma palavra legal para falar pessoal, né? Older folks, we can see that. It's very nice. I love these kind of lessons that we talk about things that are very, very present in everyday life. So I'm going to start with the vocabulary, with the introduction, the definition of superstition. What is exactly superstition, né? O que é exatamente, né? What is exactly? What is exactly? Legal de fazer essas junções, usar what is, né? Ou what's, né? What's é uma contração e what is não está contraído, né? What e o is não estão contraídos, mas a gente junta na hora de falar, né? What is exactly superstition? So, superstition is a belief that certain actions, objects, or even events can bring good or bad luck. It comes from old stories, traditions, and sometimes personal experiences. Ancient cultures and our modern civilization are filled with superstitions for good and bad luck. Okay? Belief com F no final, né, é a crença, ok? Isso é raro no inglês, normalmente o verbo e o substantivo, eles têm a mesma palavra, tipo to run é correr e run também é corrida, to walk é caminhar e walk é caminhada. Então, normalmente no inglês ele tem essa facilidade, verbo e substantivo são a mesma palavra. Mas esse caso aqui é uma das que isso não acontece, né? Belief com F é uma crença, né? A gente tem a palavra bring, né? Can bring, que pode trazer, bring é trazer, é bem legal. E a palavra luck, né? Que é sorte, e lucky com Y no final seria o sortudo, né? Aquilo que tem sorte, né? Isso é muito importante no inglês. Por exemplo, luck é sorte, lucky, sortudo, né? Water é água, watery é aguado, né? Então, quando a gente coloca o Y no final, a gente dá a característica daquela coisa, né? Então, por exemplo, need é precisar e needy, uma pessoa necessitada. É legal da gente saber essa regrinha do inglês, ok? So, luck é a sorte, né? And I love these situations where we have a mix of ancient cultures and modern civilization doing the same thing, né? Então, culturas antigas, né? Ancient cultures. E a civilização moderna, né? Modern civilization. They are sharing a practice. I love when that happens. It's very interesting to see how we are doing something today, basically because it has been done since forever. Okay? Desde sempre, né? Since forever. Desde sempre, né? So, ancient civilizations had superstitions and we continue to have them. Even though we live in the era of information, the era of science, we continue to have superstition, né? Continuamos tendo superstições. Very nice. Let's continue. So I asked my students to give us examples of superstitions, and it's very nice. It was very surprising for me to see people sharing superstitions that I've never heard about. There's some people that are blowing cinnamon in their houses, in their front door, né? Blowing cinnamon, eles estão soprando canela na porta da frente. They're blowing cinnamon in the front door. I'm not exactly sure how that happens, né? Not exactly sure. Não estou exatamente certo, com exata certeza, né? I'm not exactly sure how that works, né? Como isso funciona. I'm not exactly sure how that works, né? Olha que legal essa frase. Eu não tenho certeza exatamente como isso funciona. I'm not sure exactly how that works. But people do it and they believe it works. Okay, so it was very cool. And that's just one example of very different things that people shared with me. Sometimes that they have it themselves or that their parents have it or friends or family members. It was very interesting to talk to my students about it. It was very cool to see crazy superstitions. I'm not sure I have one that is really different, really crazy, but was interesting to see the other ones. Not crazy, sorry, it's not crazy. It's just your superstition. So we continue talking about amulets. Amulets são amuletos, né? Bem legal, amulets, ok? Muitas palavras no inglês e português são parecidas, né? Por isso que eu digo pro pessoal, muito importante você inserir o inglês no seu dia a dia, séries, filmes, música, né? Computador, celular, insira, porque você vai descobrir várias palavras que no português e no inglês são muito parecidas, tá certo? Então você já acaba aprendendo essa palavra sem esforço, tá? Então por isso que é importante inserir o inglês no dia a dia, tá bem? So amulets, we had a text here. So amulets are a thing for humans. Various cultures have their own symbols for good luck and other superstitions. Since ancient times, people carry amulets around, decorate their homes, and even get tattoos of them. Okay? So many people getting tattoos of amulets, né? Fazendo algumas tatuagens, né? Getting tattoos, fazendo tatuagens. Então, uma palavra legal aqui é o various, various cultures. Quando eu falo various no inglês, são várias culturas, mas são várias não só no sentido de quantidade, de muitas, mas várias de variadas, né? Então, quando você fala various cultures, são muitas culturas que são diferentes umas das outras, né? Então, no caso de culturas, uma cultura normalmente é diferente da outra, claro, é uma característica natural. Mas quando você fala, por exemplo, de I have various books, I have various things in my house, né? Eu tenho várias coisas na minha casa usando various. Né? Quer dizer que você tem várias coisas que são diferentes umas das outras. Então, não só em quantidade, mas também em característica, tá? É diferente de você dizer que você tem many, né? Many são muitos, às vezes é só de quantidade, tá bem? Eles todos são as mesmas coisas, né? São iguais, ser repetido de alguma coisa, tá bom? Então é bem legal da gente pegar essa diferença do many e do various. Eu gosto muito do various, muito no sentido de variedade, ok? So, different cultures, they have different symbols, and of course, we have them too. We all have like a pendant or a bracelet with an accessory here, or sometimes an earring, and people get tattoos of amulets. Sometimes it's an animal, or sometimes it's like a flower or something, I don't know, something symbolic, okay? Because amulets are symbols, something symbolic that people like to wear, né? To wear é usar, é vestir, né? People like to wear on them to express their superstition, or they have a belief of good luck. It's okay. You see a lot of athletes using that. Athletes, né, são atletas, muitos atletas usam. It's very, very interesting to see amulets. Sometimes they're very beautiful amulets. Jewelry sometimes, né, são joias às vezes, né, jewelry. So it's very interesting to see. Let's continue. Let's talk about placebo. You know the placebo effect? When you are taking a medication that is just water and sugar, and then because you think it's the real medication, you actually experience the real result, the real consequence. Okay, so interesting, completely mental, and that's where superstition comes. Okay, because maybe superstition, if you believe it's a real thing, like it's really happening in reality, in the outside of your mind, maybe you believe that. I don't personally, but maybe you do. But even if it doesn't, the placebo is very real, and it works in science to develop medication. A lot of the medications that we use today and we rely on medication today, né? Nós dependemos, contamos, né? Confiamos. We rely on medication today that was developed through studies using the placebo effect. The placebo effect is very, very real, very, very much used in science. It's proven, and superstition works just the same. Okay, so the placebo, let me read the text, and deixa eu ler o texto. The placebo effect is a scientific fact. Medicine uses it to develop medication, but it sounds a little like magic. A belief in our minds can influence reality. Superstition can work the same way because it offers confidence and optimism. Okay? So that's it. Superstition can really work in real life because of the placebo effect. Again, maybe you believe it has a real impact in reality. Okay, you can believe that, but we can agree that definitely the placebo effect works, okay? There was a scientific study done with athletes, again, com atletas, né? There was a scientific study done with athletes. Their superstition definitely impacts their performance. Exactly because the placebo effect. If they believe that doing something or having something, having a ritual, is going to impact their game, well, when they do that, they feel more confident. They feel more optimistic, and then consequently, they will perform a lot better in their games, in their performance in their sport. Okay, so definitely superstition. If you have one, go ahead, continue to practice. If it's not real, then definitely the placebo effect is very much real and it has an impact. Okay, so that was it. So then I moved on to talk about colors and numbers. A lot of people have superstitions with colors and with numbers, and then I talk to my students about the end of the year. On New Year's Eve, né? New Year's Eve é a véspera de Ano Novo, né? Aquela festa que a gente faz no dia 31, né? New Year's Eve. We always have like some specific color. Not everybody, but many people have that. It's a common thing in our culture, né? Uma coisa comum na nossa cultura. It's a common thing in our culture, to wear white for good luck or peace, and I think yellow is for money for some reason, blue is for health. I don't know. People have different colors for different things, of course, because it's all random, aleatory. But it was interesting. There was one girl who wanted a husband. She wanted to get married. She wanted to find a man, one of my students, and she decided to wear, que é vestir, usar, né, to wear a red dress to attract love for the following year. And sure thing, she got a husband the following year, né? No ano seguinte, the following year, she got a husband. And her grandma made sure to remind her, né? A avó dela certificou-se de lembrá-la, né? Her grandma made sure to remind her, remember you were wearing that red dress on New Year's Eve, so go ahead, maybe it's real. And then people also have that with numbers, like they have a lucky number that they like to have in their car, in their backpack, in their wallets, or they play in the lottery, you know, jogar na loteria, né? They play in the lottery with their lucky numbers. It's okay too, it's all nice. People have a bad luck number, like an unlucky number, like the number 13, número 13, muita gente não gosta, né? Friday the 13th, né? Sexta-feira 13. We have that kind of thing. It's okay, it's part of our culture, both colors and numbers. It's part of our culture. And many, many other superstitions. We have a lot of them. It's very interesting to play with them. And don't forget, if you have one, like literally the placebo effect is real, you should continue to have them and make sure that it's helping you, okay? But I don't know, pay attention, because people can use in the other way, né? Pode usar na outra direção também, né? De dar má sorte, ok? Nessa daí, melhor evitar. Better to avoid, melhor evitar, okay? And that's it for superstitions, okay? Guys, thank you very much for watching. Please share this with your friends that are studying English, né? Se eles estão estudando, estão buscando desenvolver a conversação, share this video with them. I really believe that can help. And if you like this video, make sure you like it, subscribe to the channel, just so more people can see it. I really do this just so I can help more and more people, all right? Because I don't have time to teach everybody. So this video maybe can help more people, okay? So that's it. Thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next one, okay? Bye-bye.